Hey everybody, Movie Fan Z here. So I just got finished watching the 2023 Amazon Prime original horror movie, Totally Killer. So this movie is basically a mix of a murder mystery, a slasher, and Back to the Future. So you're introduced to Jamie, played by Kiernan Shipka, in this movie. And this takes place 35 years after the infamous Sweet 16 killer, who there is a lore and a history about him, and you find out who the three victims are and how they died, all connected to the same killer. And he has returned. So Jamie finds a way to time travel back to 1987 to try to stop the killer before he starts his killings. So I went into this really wanting to see it because I had heard of the plot and I saw the trailer and I thought this looks like a cool movie based on the mix that you get. But let's get into what I think of this movie. So, as far as positives go, I thought Kiernan Shipka was the best actress or best performance, really, in the movie. And you had other performances like Randall Park in here has a little bit of a role. You have Julie Bowen from Happy Gilmore and Modern Family has a role in here. And you have Olivia Holt from like the show Cloak and Dagger. Everybody else is kind of a no name. But so I like that aspect. I liked the story because it sounded kind of interesting. Another time travel type movie, but you mix in the killer aspect. I liked the setting because I thought it could do something different. And then the last thing I liked is that so it's going to be compared a lot to Back to the Future, and they kind of bring that up a lot. And you get to see the differences between the 80s in this movie and the 50s in that, and just how different they are, but also the different aspects of maybe the mode of transport and how they get home and stuff like that. So it's like, so I like the differences because they were unique. The only real negative that I have of this movie, and it's a small one, is that outside of Kiernan Shipka, um, the rest of the performances were okay. Nobody really stood out, and it was so that kind of brought the movie down a little bit, but not much because I went into this movie really looking forward to it, and it did not disappoint for me. So overall, I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this movie, and it definitely was a very good movie, and it's one I would recommend people see. And that is my review for 2023's Totally Killer. And I forgot to mention the uh, director, Ninachka Khan. But that is my review. Come back next time for another review. This is Movie Fan Z signing off. Have a good night.